Hi everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and I am back with another episode of the WWE 2K15 Universe Mode, and this will be episode 5 of Ring of Honor. Again, it's been quite a long time since we did one of these, so I apologise for my hiatus, but hopefully we can get back into doing some more of these. So let's have a look at tonight's card. We have got for you, we've got Corey Graves and Jimmy Jacobs, accompanied to the ring by Steve Corino. If you saw the last episode, you would have seen Corey Graves and Jimmy Jacobs get a victory over Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in the main event of the of last week's Ring of Honor television. However, that was after Kevin Owens turned on Sami Zayn and hit him with 3 package power drives before leaving him in the middle of the ring by himself. They'll be taking on tonight the team of Kazerian and Daniels, Bad Influence. In our second match of the evening, we've got Chris Hero taking on Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong's going to be accompanied to the ring by Mike Bennett. Then for our third match, Mike Bennett's going to stay out there and accompany Adam Cole as he takes on Austin Aries. Our fourth match sees one of Ring of Honor's most famous feuds. We're going to see Joe versus Punk. And then our main event tonight, as we mentioned earlier, Kevin Owens last week turned on Sami Zayn in the main event, and tonight Sami gets a chance to get his own back on Kevin Owens. Owens will be accompanied to the ring by Jimmy Jacobs. So let's crack on with our first match of the evening. Like I said, our first match is going to be Corey Graves and Jimmy Jacobs, accompanied by Steve Corino, taking on, should be Kazerian and Daniels, but there seems to be some sort of glitch here with the system, and it's showing Jimmy Jacobs and Kazerian. Let's hope that doesn't cause any issues. So we are underway here. We're going to start off with Corey Graves and Chris Daniels in the ring. Daniels managed to knock Jacobs off the apron, but taking his attention off Corey Graves is allow Corey to get in control here. Hit him with the vertical suplex, another backdrop suplex as well. Now just choking Daniels on the mat. Bringing his back to his feet. And hitting that DDT. Jacobs makes his way into the ring, wants a bit of Daniels. Levering him with the kicks. But Daniels manages to get behind and hits that beautiful butterfly suplex. Or was it straight? There was a butterfly, not straight jacket. And now Daniels hitting Jacobs with the punches on the ground. Daniels with that Russian leg sweep. Gonna get across and finally bring Kazerian into the match. Jacobs brings Graves back in. Graves Irish whipping Kazerian into the ropes and then hitting the hip toss. Now Graves he's got Kazerian up in that vertical suplex, hung him up there for a few seconds, allowing the blood to rush to the head of Kazerian, disorientating him. However, Kazerian comes back with that big clothesline. What's he got planned here? Kazarian's Shining Wizard. Rolls Graves over and hits an elbow to the inside of the knee. And now just the kicks to the knee and then a kick to the chest. Graves goes down like a sack of spuds. And now Kazarian's got him up. Oh, and hits that great cutter style move there. This could be all. Daniels takes Jimmy Jacobs off the apron. 1, 2, 3, and that's all. Bad Influence defeat this new team of Corey Graves and Jimmy Jacobs. Great victory here for Bad Influence. They've needed that. They've not had the best of times of Ring of Honor so far. And there was that tornado style cutter by Kazarian. Daniels taking Jacobs off the apron. And that is all she wrote, people. Great win here for Bad Influence. It's a very hotly contested tag team division in Ring of Honor. The Kings of Wrestling is a fantastic tag team. It's going to take something special to get the belts off of them. But every win for a team like Bad Influence, or Ego, depending on how you call them, will slowly raise them up them rankings. So here we come into match number 2 of the evening. It's going to be Chris Hero taking on Roderick Strong. And Roderick's going to be accompanied to the ring by Michael Bennett. And we are underway here. 2 big hard-hitting men here in Chris Hero and Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong obviously known for his backbreakers. And Chris Hero known for a lot of his impact moves, his elbows and his kicks and his knees. And now just dumping Roderick. Stomach first across the top rope, bringing him back to his feet. Roddy's not seen a lot of wrestling recently. He's accompanied Michael Bennett to the ring a few times, as Michael Bennett has managed to defeat Jay Lethal for the television championship. Defended it successfully last week as well. Roderick finally getting a chance to show what he can do, as he dumps Chris here on the back of his head there. But Chris is back up and gets hit with that switchblade style move. Then a knee to the face. Obviously a win here for Roderick Strong. Would not only boost his singles rating here in Ring of Honor, but could also push the likes of Michael Bennett and Roderick Strong maybe towards a tag team championship match. Cesaro not here tonight. He had a prior engagement elsewhere. Roddy went for that springboard splash and Chris Hero avoids it. Brings Roddy back to his feet. And hit that cravat and neck breaker. That could be all here. He's pulling Roddy towards the centre of the ring. 1, 2, kick out by Strong. And then Strong hits a step up enziguri to get back in control of this. Rolling Hero over himself. 1, only a 1 count. What's Chris got planned now? Just Irish whipping Roddy. Irish whipping Roddy over the top rope. But he comes outside. What's he got here? He's not going to... he's just DDT'd him on the apron. Chris Hero's just DDT'd Roderick Strong on the apron. Roddy looks out. But he's back to his feet. Hero back out to meet him. The two now fighting on the outside of the ring. There's the snapmare into a chin lock. Bit useless on the outside. He can't submit from there, but it's definitely wearing him down. Referee's still counting. Roddy throws Hero back into the ring and joins himself, avoiding the count out. What's he got planned here? He brings Hero up and hits him with that sit-out powerbomb. That could be all. 2. It is. Out of nowhere, Roderick Strong hits a sit-out powerbomb. Gets the pin over 1/2 of the tag team champions. That's a fantastic win for Roderick Strong. After being hit by that cravat neckbreaker. And the DDT on the apron as well. Only a 2 count. Here's that DDT on the apron. Roderick, we thought he could have been knocked unconscious at that point in the match. But then to come back in and hit that sit-out powerbomb for the victory. Again, the Kingdom looking very, very strong here. Celebrate in the middle of the ring. This is a big victory, not just for Roderick Strong, but of course could be for Michael Bennett. We will see Adam Cole next, facing Austin Aries. It could be a very, very good night for the Kingdom. So, like I just mentioned, here is the third match of the evening. It is Austin Aries taking on Adam Cole. And Michael Bennett will also be accompanying Adam Cole to the ring. And we are underway here. Oh, great early Northern Lights suplex by Austin Aries. Austin Aries obviously picked up a big victory last week. And there's that backdrop. Austin Aries is dominating this first few minutes of this match. And there's a big elbow drop as well. But here comes Adam Cole back with that flying leg lariat. But Aries back in control there with that twist of the arm, the snapmare into the punt to the back. Now he rolls Cole over, but Cole fights his way out of it. Russian leg sweep by Aries now. Adam Cole trying to mount some offense. But again, Aries just fights him back and hits that crucifix into the pin. One, but Mike Bennett's up on the apron. Referee's distracted here. It's not really helped Adam Cole that much, as Aries hits the drop kick and then coming in with that, he hits it. That twisting splash. Cole was already up to his feet, so it turned into a crossbody. Another flying leg lariat by Adam Cole, trying to get back into this. A drop kick to the side of the head. Mounted some offense now, Adam Cole. Austin Aries throwing him over the top rope. He's going to bring him in the hard way. With that neck breaker while his legs were supported by the middle rope. Bringing him down hard. Coleman's reverse throwing Aries into the ropes and hitting him with that almost throw. It wasn't so much a suplex. Now just banging Aries' arm off the ring. Now hitting the kicks into that big shining wizard. That could have knocked Aries out cold. Cole pulls Aries into the centre of the ring, rolls him over. He's going to go for the pin. One. Only a 1 count. You got to think the time Adam Cole spent pulling Aries towards the centre of the ring may have given him the time he needed to get his breath back. There's Mike Bennett now getting involved. Referee is being lenient here. Adam Cole hits the elbow and now, the leg drop on the apron. Michael Bennett did like that. Adam Cole making his way back into the ring, but Aries is back to his feet. Aries ducking the clothesline now, hitting the kicks to the side of the leg of Adam Cole. Adam Cole goes down. Aries again over the top. He's going to hit another. He hits it. Another twisting splash. Going to go for the pin. One. But Bennett catches the referee's foot. And again distracts him for enough time for Adam Cole to get out of damage. And Aries just hits that corkscrew fist to the face. But the referee still distracted with Bennett. I think he's... Looks like he's ejected Bennett from ringside. He has. And Aries has got Cole up. Hits the brainbuster. That's got to be all. That's got to be all. Bennett ejected from ringside. 2, 3, and it is. Austin Aries again with another big victory here on Ring of Honor television. Not so much a great night for the Kingdom. Mike Bennett did the best he could to distract the referee through several pinfalls. Eventually here you'll see he was ejected from ringside. And as soon as he was ejected from there's that corkscrew punch to the face. As soon as he was ejected from ringside, Aries picks Cole up and hits the brainbuster. And that was all she wrote. Another great win here for Austin Aries. Pushing himself up the rankings week after week. Great victory for Aries. In my opinion, one of the best in the world. In the ring and on the mic. So here we are into our 4th match of the evening. Renewing a very famous Ring of Honor feud. We're going to see Joe versus Punk. Here we go. We're underway. We're underway on something special here. Samoa Joe, CM Punk. 2 of the biggest names ever to walk into Ring of Honor. And now they face each other yet again. If my wrestling history is correct, I think these 2 wrestled countless. Well, I say countless. I think it was 2 hour-long draws. Some fantastic matches between the 2. Punk gets thrown into the corner. Joe taking early control. Throwing Punk across and following him for the shoulder block in the corner. Almost like a spear in the corner. And now just trying to wear Punk down with a knee. Punk reverses into that snapmare. Manages to get around the back of Joe. Joe with the back elbows though. Oh, and then hits CM Punk with that backbreaker, bringing him down onto his knee. And again, another shoulder thrust into the corner. He's lifting Punk up. Is he going to go for an... I thought he might be going for an early muscle buster there, but it looks like he's going to go for a superplex off the top, and he hits it. Very impactful move. Although it does do a lot of damage to yourself, but both guys are back up quickly. And Joe hits that running DDT on Punk. Remember, Samoa Joe is the current Ring of Honor champion. So not only is this match for pride between these two, but a win for CM Punk could really put him in the title picture. There's the elbow to the front and the face of Samoa Joe. Joe reversing into that belly-to-belly slam. Punk with that over-the-top round-the-world DDT style move. I'm just making up words here as I go along. Step up enziguri. And now just a punt to the front of the face of Samoa Joe. Joe fighting his way back. Oh, what a fantastic move that was by CM Punk. I don't even know what to call that. I've never even seen that before. Joe again just trying to get some space, pushing Punk away. The further this match goes on, Punk tries to gain the technical edge, but... Punk tries to gain the technical edge, but Joe's power seems to come out on top. There's an elbow to the face by Punk. Punk with this neck breaker. What's he going for? He's going to go for a springboard flying elbow. But again, Joe just fighting his way back to his feet. Punk with a quick roll up, only a 1 count. Joe with that fist to the back. Punk throwing Joe into the corner, hitting him with the shoulder block of his own. And now running step up knee in the corner, then into that clothesline. Gonna go for the pin. Only a 2 count. Joe makes his way out of the ring. Punk makes his way out of the ring, and he's removing the top from the announce table. What does he have planned here? It almost seems like he doesn't want to just beat Joe. He wants to make a point here by the looks of it. He puts Joe up on the announce table and he's got it there with him. What has Punk got in stall here? Butterfly powerbomb through the announce table by Punk on Joe. The Ring of Honor champion is put through the announce table with a butterfly powerbomb. But he's back to his feet. What a monster this man is. But Punk's still in control with his chin lock, driving his knee into the back of Samoa Joe. Might not look like much, but once you've been powerbombed through an announce table. Oh, but Joe managed to headbutt his way out. Punk again getting around the back. Went for that leg lariat. Joe ducked it. Gets Punk in the headlock. Brings him down hard. And now just smashing Punk's arm off the mat. I think all Punk seems to do is made Joe more angry here. But Punk trying to get some control back. Throwing Joe into the corner. Lifting him up onto the top. Is he going to go for... Oh, there's no... He is. It's the Pepsi Plunge. Punk hits the Pepsi Plunge. Why is he not pinning him? And he hits him with that sort of diving Faymaster. Pulling Joe into the centre of the ring. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Joe has been put through the announce table, hit with a Pepsi plunge and a diving Famous, and he still kicks out at 2. And now he's trying to gain the momentum back in this match as well. What a fantastic match we're seeing here between these two legends of professional wrestling. A massive spine buster there by Samoa Joe. These two future legends of professional wrestling, should I say. Step up knee again by Punk. Punk does seem to have dominated large portions of this match. And that's it. CM Punk comes out on top. Gets a pinfall victory over Samoa Joe. And he has also made quite a statement here. Putting Joe through the announce table, hitting him with a Pepsi plunge as well. CM Punk must have skyrocketed himself up the rankings here today. We'll have to see what Nigel McGuinness has got to say about it. There was only a 2 count there. This was the end. Only a simple ending, but I think the amount of damage that Joe had taken, it was just a culmination. That was the straw that broke the donkey's back, or camel's back, or whoever's ever back it was. And now it is time, everyone, for the main event of the evening. We are going to see Sami Zayn try and get his own back over Kevin Owens, who turned on him last week in that tag team match. Owens is going to be accompanied to the ring by one of the members of the tag team that defeated them last week, Jimmy Jacobs. So we are underway here. Owens with that dropkick to start things off. And straight into that slamming sort of bomb. He could have gone for a pin there, but he's going to continue onwards. Another dropkick. Kevin Owens' aggression is really coming through here. No idea why he turned on Sami Zayn the way he has. But Zayn with that German suplex. The addition here of Jimmy Jacobs at ringside really makes you wonder if what happened last week was just Kevin Owens snapping, or was the whole thing pre-planned? Again, with Steve Corino accompanying. Oh, what a great over-the-top move there by Kevin Owens. With Steve Corino accompanying Corey Graves and Jimmy Jacobs to ringside earlier in our first match of the evening. I don't like to say it, but could we be seeing the I've forgotten the word. Could we be seeing Scum coming from the ashes, or what? I'm lost for words here. I don't even want to think about it. Oh, what a great twisting suplex there by Zayn. Obviously Owens was not happy when he lost the championship at the pay-per-view to Joe. Very fast moving match here. Kevin Owens really showing a lot of agility in this one. Sami Zayn though showing a lot of agility himself. And there's a standing moonsault by Zayn. And he's going to go for another one. And now a springboard splash. And a punt to the back of Kevin Owens. Another one of those over the top. You'd think that Kevin Owens might even try and pin him from one of those. Zayn with that kick to the stomach. But he's got him up. And he hits him in that sort of fisherman's falcon arrow. But Owens is back up with one of those sort of stubby drop kicks. A lot of power behind those drop kicks though. Throwing Zayn into the corner and following in with that clothesline. Zayn fights his way back to his feet though, pushes Owens away to create a bit of space. Now Irish whipping Owens, but Owens reverses into that belly to belly. There's the arm breaker there by Zayn. I'm sorry if I seem a bit distracted. I've just seen a I've just seen a lorry go past with what looks like my car on the back. I'm hoping that's not my car. Cross body by Kevin Owens. Only a 1 count, and Jimmy Jacobs is up on the apron here. What's he doing? And it gives Owens a chance to get back in control of this match. Zayn back up with a kick to the... Sorry, the fist to the back of Owens. And Zayn's got the Koji clutch. Zayn is locked in the Koji clutch. But again, Jimmy Jacobs is up on the apron. What the hell just happened there? Sorry, something just fell off a cabinet. I'm getting really freaked out in here now. Oh, great sort of backdrop there with the arm hooked. Oh, only a 2 count by Zayn. I'm surprised Jimmy Jacobs is still at ringside after we saw... Oh, there's that big senton by Kevin Owens. After we saw what happened last week. Oh, saw what happened early in the night, sorry, where Michael Bennett was ejected from ringside. I'm surprised that the referee is allowing Jimmy Jacobs to do what he's doing and still leave him out here. Owens pulling Zayn into the centre of the ring. Zayn with that hip toss is going to go for the pin straight from the hip toss. And again, Jimmy Jacobs is up on the apron. The referee comes across to meet him. The referee's surely got to eject Jimmy Jacobs now, surely. What's Owens doing here? Oh, he just backdrops Sami Zayn on the apron. Throwing him back into the ring. That would have done some serious damage there by Owens. But Zayn is back up and catches Owens as he comes in, but Owens with a reversal into that belly-to-belly slam. Went for the pin, it's only a rope break. Owens has got an armbar locked in here. Sort of like a standing Koji clutch. Not Koji clutch, a Kimura lock, that's the one. Owens' big belly-to-belly suplex. Went for that senton leg drop. Owens has Zayn up, but Zayn reverses and picks Owen up into that gutbuster. Pulling Owens into the middle of the ring. He's going to go for the pin. 1. And again, Jimmy Jacobs distracting the referee. Come on, referee. You've got to eject him, surely. Oh, but behind the referee's back. Sami Zayn's locked in the Koji clutch. Jimmy Jacobs been thrown from ringside. Kevin Owens tapped. Kevin Owens tapped, but the referee didn't see it. But Zayn's going to go for the pin. Only a 2 count. Jimmy Jacobs. And there's the cutter. 1, 2. Only a 2 count again. We saw Kevin Owens tap out there as Jimmy Jacobs was being ejected from ringside. Kevin Owens tapped to the Koji clutch. Springboard splash by Sami Zayn. Still a kick out. These two men. How much more can they have in the locker? Oh, Zayn with that sort of fisherman DDT. And now stamped to the back of the arm. That's twice now Zayn has had Owens locked into the Koji clutch. 1, 2, only a 2 count still. Knee to the back by Owens. But now he's taunting Zayn back to his feet. Oh, and he's got him locked in there for that shoulder breaker. And that could be all she wrote. Pulling Sami Zayn into the centre of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and it is. Kevin Owens comes out on top here. He did tap out earlier in the match, but the referee was distracted. There's that fisherman's falcon arrow. Yeah, the replay is not going to show it, but Kevin Owens did tap out to the Koji clutch pretty early on as Jimmy Jacobs distracted the referee as he was being ejected from ringside. And there's that sort of package shoulder breaker. 1, 2, 3, and that is all she wrote, people. Here come the EMTs, and they're taking Sami Zayn away. But wait, Kevin Owens is following. Just attacking Sami Zayn on the stretcher and just pushing him off. Sami looked like he hurt his shoulder in that shoulder breaker by Owens. But Owens is having none of it and continues to attack Sami Zayn. So thank you everyone for watching. I've been Shabby Gamer. This has been Ring of Honor Television. Please like and subscribe the video and check out my channel for more. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.